Hey there guys, welcome back. Our today's problem is one of the most asked TCS NQT coding problem. So let's see. The problem is called Sweet 17 and we have given a maximum of 4 digit to the base 17. 10 represents A, 11 is represented by B, 12 is represented by C, 16 is represented by G. So if we have input 23GF, then we have to tell its decimal value. So here the question is saying that we have a maximum of 4 digit number and it is the number of base 17, means we don't have decimal number. First of all, what are the different types of integers? These are binary with base 2, octal with base 8, decimal base 10 and hexadecimal with base 16. So here we have number with base 17. So the digits to form a number with base 17 are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and A, B, C, D, E, F and G. For 10 we have A, for 11 we have B, for 12 we have C, D is for 13, E is for 14, F for 15 and G for 16. So our input number can contain any of these digits 0 to 9 or A to G, and the alphabets can be in uppercase or lowercase. And our output should be decimal equivalent of this number. So let's see how we can solve this. First, let's understand this by a few examples. Suppose we have a binary number 101 and we have to convert it into decimal. So how we will do it? We'll first of all start with last digit and we multiply the last digit with 2 to the power 0. Then we will take second last digit and then multiply it by 2 to the power 1. Then we multiply next digit with 2 to the power 2 and so on. And then we will add these individual numbers. So for number 101, we will start with 1 and multiply it with 2 to the power 0 plus this 0 into 2 to the power 1 plus 1 into 2 to the power 2. And adding these, so 2 to the power 2 is 4 into 1, that is 4, plus 0 into something is 0, so 4 plus 0 plus 2 to the power 0 is 1 and 1 into 1, 1. So 4 plus 0 plus 1, that is 5. So 101 in binary is equal to 5 in decimal. Similarly, we have decimal number, then how we can write it? Let's say we have 23. So 23 can be rewritten as 3 into 10 to the power 0 plus 2 into 10 to the power 1. So this will become 2 into 10, that is 20, and 10 to the power 0 is 1, so 3 into 1 is 3. So 20 plus 3, that is 23. So we get 23 back. Here we can say that when our number was binary, we were multiplying by the power of 2. When we have decimal, then we are multiplying by the power of 10. So can't we say that if we have to convert octal number into decimal, then we have to multiply by the power of 8. Similarly, for hexadecimal, we have to multiply by the power of 16 and so on. Here we have to convert the number of base 17 to decimal. So we have to multiply by the power of 17. So let's say we have 23GF, then we have to multiply each value with the power of 17. Let's see. First we have F, so F is equivalent to 15. So we'll multiply 15 into 17 to the power 0 plus G is equal to 16. So 16 into 17 to the power 1 plus 3 into 17 to the power 2 plus 2 into 17 to the power 3. So the sum of this value will be the decimal equivalent of 23GF. Okay. So how we can do this in code? Let's see. The idea here is that we can do addition, multiplication, power and all. The main bottleneck here is if we have alphabets, then we have to get its equivalent number. And we can have uppercase or lowercase characters. So what we can do here is we can store these uppercase and lowercase characters somewhere with their corresponding values. Like this. So how this can be achieved? Here we need a data structure which can hold the values in this form. The data structure that can serve this purpose is hash table or hash map. In Python we say dictionary. In the hash map we'll store characters in lowercase or uppercase with their values. We will have A, that is both the cases uppercase and lowercase a. For A we will have the value 10. And similarly for each character we will have the value. And here our character will be a key and its numeric equivalent will be its value. So we have key and value pairs. Okay, so this is our hash map. And our value can repeat, but key has to be unique, and take care that uppercase and lowercase are different. So let's see this in code. Here I have made a class sweet17 and I have created a method print decimal which returns void because we'll print the decimal number, and it is string parameterized. This is the number which we have to input. We have taken its string because we can have alphabetic characters also. And we'll create a hash map to store all the records from A to G with their values. So hash map, and our hash map is of type character and integer. Character as key and integer as value. Map equal to new hash map. And here we'll create two helper variables. Let's say int pow equal to 0. This is to take the power of 17. And int number equal to 0 to store the end result. And now I'll put each record in the map. So let's quickly do that. And after that we'll just do some calculations. So we'll iterate over the strings starting from end of the string. So for int I equal to num dot length minus 1, I greater than equal to 0, I minus minus, we are starting from end of the string, and then we'll check if our value is alphabetic or numeric. So if our value is alphabetic, then we have condition. So if, let's store num dot caret I in a variable. So char c equal to num dot caret I, because we are going to use num dot caret I many times. So if c is greater than or equal to uppercase A and c is less than equal to uppercase G, or we can have lowercase characters also. So we'll use or. C greater than or equal to lowercase a and c less than equal to lowercase g. So if our value lies between A to G, means our character is alphabetic. So in this case we have to get its equivalent value from the map. So we'll use map.get method. So map.get C, and we have to multiply it with the power of 17. So in Java we have math.pow function which can calculate the power of any number. So it takes two arguments. In the first argument we have to pass the number, and in the second argument we have to pass the power, by which power we have to raise it. So map.get C into math.pow 17, pow. Our power starts from 0 and after each iteration we'll increase that. So pow plus plus. And remember that power function returns float, so we will convert it into int. Typecasting, and we'll store the result in number variable. And we have to add this to number variable at each iteration. So number plus equal to. Okay. So this is the case for alphabetic characters, and if this is not the case, then our characters are numeric. So we'll write else number plus equal to. Now we'll get the character at I, so num dot caret I is C, so we'll use C and we'll convert it into int. Now when we convert C to int, this is string, so its ASCII value will be returned. But we have to get its actual value, so we'll subtract this value from 0. So suppose we have 2, so ASCII value of 2 is 50, so we'll subtract it from ASCII value of 0, that is character 0. So ASCII value of character 0 is 48. So 50 minus 48 will return us 2. So we'll do int C minus int character 0. Okay. And we'll again multiply it with power, so that will remain same. Int math.power 17, power plus plus. Now we'll simply print the number. Now let's write the driver code. We'll use scanner class to take the input. So scanner sc is equal to new scanner system.in, and we'll take the input of string, so sc.nextLine, and we'll hold it in a string variable, so string equal to num. Now we'll call our method print decimal and we'll pass num in its parameter. So print decimal num. And we have used hash map and scanner class from java.util package, so we'll import it. Now let's run this file. Going to command prompt. So javac suite17.java. See, the file is compiled successfully. And now running java suite17. Now let's input some number. Let's say 23gf. Okay, look, we are getting 10980. So this is the decimal equivalent of 23gf. Okay. You can check for more test cases. And how we can solve the same problem in Python. In Python we have int function which can convert any number from base 2 up to 36 to decimal number. So we'll use int function int, and let's say we have num, comma, the base of the number that we have. So here we have 17, so 17. So taking num as input from user, num equal to input, enter the number, and we have passed this num in int parameter. So now this number is treated as of base 17 and int function will convert it into decimal. Okay, and we'll print it. So let's run. See, now enter the number. So let's enter. Okay, look, we are getting 10980. Let's try again running this file. This time let's enter DFG3. Look, 68479. So our number is converted to decimal number, right? So as Python is very sophisticated library, we get each and every function that is already implemented. So there are rarely any function that are often used and are not implemented by Python. So as a beginner, try to solve these problems by your own. This will improve your problem solving skills. So you can try to implement this function by your own in Python if you are comfortable in Python. Otherwise, go with the Java solution. Okay. So that's it for today. We'll see more problems in the next video. Thank you.